Hello, another update. Today we're discussing a few altcoins. And many altcoins are actually doing well. Well, actually not many, but some of them are doing well, especially layer 1s and Verasity. And we're going to discuss a few of them today in this second update. But before that, do not forget to subscribe beneath, like the YouTube update, and check out my Twitter and Instagram, where you can find daily updates on the markets and also my personal life if you enjoy that. Check out my Instagram. Looking at the discount that we've got right now, we've got 6 more hours to go until the end. This evening you can still use the discount, but from this 12 p.m. This evening you won't be able to use the discount anymore. 67% discount on your first month because Bitcoin reached a new all-time high. How does it work? You click on the basket, you add a coupon code here, you type in trade with 8 67k, apply the coupon, and you get 67% discount on your first month. If you want to join, if you want to know everything about a trading portfolio, trading alongside me, trade IDs, educational content, fundamental reports, staking, join the group, as that is where you can find everything that you need, and now you get a big discount. Looking at the markets, the first one, and it's a very blurry chart, so I'll just be erasing it a little bit, is one of the strongest movers recently, which is Harmony, also known as One. One of the early IDOs, and also Cedar has been doing well, and eGold has been doing great recently. Another one is Harmony, that is just pushing upwards massively. Now the overall question becomes whether you should be getting interested in Harmony at this stage and when you should be starting to take profits. So let's just answer the second question first. The original push that we have from even 13 sats to 385, we've got a target for 616 sats. So even if you have bought somewhere in this range, I would definitely start arguing to close your position or start closing around the Fibonacci extension 2 of 616 sats. Nothing goes up in a straight line. The big gain has already been happening here, and yes, we are trending up even more, so through that we most likely get continuation happening, but you should become skeptical about another 20x to be happening, as the chances are just getting relatively slim. So if we get into the range of 616 sats, that would definitely be a take profit area. Next range will be around 900 to 1000 sats, but right now my Fibonacci is not showing the 2618 level. You could also use the recent low, recent high, and then you get the exact same target point, which is 625, and I'll have to add 2618 for 1 second. Second level that you should be looking at is the level around 920 sats, as we can see here. So take profit points for Harmony are quite clear. These are the two, 625 and around 900 to 1000 sats. If you still want to enter Harmony at this point, I think it's quite complex to get into it. Yes, we've had some beautiful retests, as you can see over here. We've also had a beautiful retest happening earlier with the crash in September. And now you're looking for another retest to be taking place to actually start entering the markets on Harmony at this point. So what is the entry point that you're looking at if you want to get into Harmony? The best one is actually the area around 350 to 380 sats. The second area is the area that we have around 400 to 430 sats. If you take the entry point around those regions, the overall risk you're including yourself in is just relatively low, given the fact that you take the entry based on previous price points. And if you take the entry on the previous price points, you've got relatively low risk based on the fact that you can easily stop yourself out on a lower level. So at this point, I would definitely not argue to take the entry around this key green candle, but I would definitely look around the levels that we've got around 400 sats, and then still the target point can be derived towards 900 sats to 1000 sats. Looking at Verasity, of course, this is absolutely amazing. I've been covering this one for a long time. We've had some beautiful retests in which we flipped levels for support. We've done it here at 2.5 cents. We've also done it here at 1 cent or even below 1 cent. And now we're starting to run up significantly. And yes, the overall question is Verasity going to hit a buck? Is it going to run to those levels? Well, personally, given the fact that I've bought in December and November of 2020, and I'm up about 200x, and also if you're part of my group since then, you're up the same amount. I think the time has come that we're going to take some profits. At least I'll be doing. The levels will be shared in the group, obviously, if you want to become interested into the group and just taking the position. So I'm in this one to stake. What are the target points that we could be deriving for? We are going to use Fibonacci extension once again. Target points are quite clear. 8.9% or 8.6 to 9 cents. That is a target point. The second one is 13.5 to 15. That is probably a heavy one where I'll be out significantly already, which is another 2x from here. But overall, that is the zones that you should be looking at to at least start selling your position partially. If the market is going to be heating up even more, of course, Verasity could be running even further. But you should be aware of the fact that if you're in Verasity since those early days, or even in since the low that we've had in July, you're up 10x. And it's not bad to start taking some profits to just de-risk your entire portfolio. Could Verasity run towards 15 cents? Yes, of course. Fibonacci extension can easily target those price points here. Even if you use the Fibonacci extension from those and the next runs, it can happen. But at this stage, it's not bad to start taking some profits overall. Looking at the levels that you can be taking along for Verasity, of course, 4.4 cent is probably the most ultimate point that you're looking at for a potential price action or actual entry. Second, you're looking at 5.1 cents as a range low here. And if you're aggressive, the third one you're looking at is the range that we're including here, around 6 cents. That is probably the area that I'd preferably want to see sustain. And if that's going to take place, I'm going to assume that Verasity can run towards 15 cents. So this is a small update included Harmony and Verasity, and those are doing really well. But if in the end you're going to be in those positions and you're not going to be selling your portion, you get opportunity cost. So at some point it would actually make sense to start selling those altcoins, in which you can flip them towards altcoins that are still eager to start breaking out. And I think most of them are still ready to do so. Enjoy the profits, enjoy the run, but don't forget to take those profits out. And I'll see you again tomorrow with 2 fresh new updates.